It is 7 o'clock p.m. on a Monday. We coming straight from the chair with Crystal Gresham Giles and my Miss CiCi Outstanding.
Hey,
what's up, CiCi?
What's up, Crystal? What's up?
Come get it straight from the chair. We ain't just talking about hair. It'll feed your mind, enrich your soul. Just leave the noise behind. Come lay down your load and get it straight from the chair.
Who made that little beat for me? Oh, she didn't make the beat. She made the song. I got to give him a shout out to my computer guy, his son. They made the beat for me. So they put that in, boom. We have the straight from the chair jingle. Just like you learned the Cosby Show and all the other jingles. So tonight, y'all, we will be discussing I'm ready. That so many people, so much to say about how much someone, and because it mainly starts with hair, how much hairstyles should cost. These hairstylists are charging too much. These braiders are out of their mind. These people pay too much with these prices.
Look. Okay, sorry, y'all. Look, sorry.
It is a sensitive topic.
It is. It's like really
sensitive topic. So what I want to do is brave viewers are watching, whether you're style on Instagram or Facebook. We want you all to, and if you are if you're on one of the pages and you come in and request to come in, and we'll bring you in. We announce our behind the scenes gentleman who runs so much behind here. He has just walk over here 1 second so everybody can see you.
Show the people.
Show the people. They can't see you. They cannot. Come on, Kentrell.
Yeah, so I can see you.
Kentrell runs it all from behind the scenes for Kentrell. So tonight Kentrell is going to make sure everybody in, because this is a very sensitive topic. And I think we're going to learn a lot tonight, from the clients to the stylists.
I agree. And look, y'all, shout out AT aliens. We're natives, so y'all know. Shout out to them. Talk about the Falcons, but we still rising up.
Listen,
but shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs for the.
Or had they started playing?
I think so.
But we're gonna wait for a little bit, about an hour. So for all of you all who are not watching the football game on, and you got us on in your hand, on your phone. Thank you. We thank you so much for so much IG. Thank y'all.
And for those who watching the replay, thank you. Comment, because we do go back and we do read the comments.
Yes, let's get into it. Okay. So here we are. I reached out to CiCi because we're always talking about different topics, right? And I seen a video of another stylist.
Yeah.
Another stylist charging a certain amount of price for a service. As this stylist was looking at this, she was critiquing this about what they should and shouldn't be doing, and what they should and shouldn't be charging. Let me just say this. As a stylist, watch yourself when you do that.
Mm. Can I help you? You got a piece of
Girl.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, I thought that was my sexy piece. I was trying to.
Girl, that was one little piece.
That was gonna blind me, huh?
Yeah,
That was gonna not me.
got your lashes still. So.
Your lashes is popping. Wait till tomorrow. Mine's
Yeah, lashes are cute because I'm impressed. You're still wearing them. Let's go. Straight from the chair.
But yes, straight from the chair. A mess. So yeah, you gotta be careful when you are critiquing stuff out loud. Because remember, too, that's always my biggest things. What you put out is what you can get back. Some judgment, be careful. It's gonna all.
Okay, so I guess my sentiment is here. You what to charge for my services because we're entrepreneurs for one.
Exactly.
I actually received as far as training, classification, verification for the feel like that's where stepping on each other's toes. Never charge whatever they charge. That's almost to me why about somebody who's charging $35 for a shampoo. So now, and I never want to actually try to those
Right.
as far as what they charge, because your bills are not my bills. What you pay for your overhead is your cost for your overhead. My overhead. I may offer peanuts, you may not offer peanuts. So all of those things are my services. I may offer Moet, you may not offer Moet. I mean, so I say
work in my basement underground, and you be the only one in there, and I charge $1 million customer that pay that $1 million.
I agree.
It is what it is. Yeah. I'm not here to judge one and what they're paid. What does upset me is mindset, the poverty mindset,
the judgment
of our, even within our the beauty industry, the poverty on us as to saying, I don't want to bash anybody over the head. I don't want to take people money. I don't want to feel like I'm service to the community. Okay. Because I literally teach this, the value. I teach people how to value their self. And when we have invested what we invested, now I'm a stylist that don't have any degree, but I swear
you got certification.
Certification, much as you spend on college, on my education to get where I am. Whether it's been flying around the world, hotel classes,
the time you put in,
my time.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that I've done equals, if not exceed, more than just. And when I say just having a degree, I'm not downplaying degrees. So I'm talking about the value that a doctor has with their degree. 13 years, however many years you go to school. Yeah, I'm still in school. So guess what? Every time I go take a new class, there's a new charge.
Exactly.
I don't understand how people don't realize as valuable we are.
Well, I'll say this, to vertically line my words. Trust me.
Listen,
look,
we both are.
Because I want to make sure that parent, I'm being very honest. So I'll say this, and when I saw the video, because again, Crystal brought it to me, first doing it, to get some attention. You know, sometimes going against people do as well.
You're right.
I didn't go and even look at her page to see what her services was. Just kind of like too far fetched for me.
Mm-hmm.
What I did, my real sentiment, if she choose not to charge the prices that other stylist is charging, in that's on her. Because I'll be honest, all type of bulbs in my head when I see other people charging. I'm gonna tell you, the light bulb goes off, and when I tell you, I'm like, wait a minute, sis, what you doing?
I shouldn't value myself unless I'm a celebrity or I'm doing. So people fail to realize there's a clientele for whatever price you charge.
Yeah, but I want to. Celebrities don't get their hair done every week. They don't get their hair done like
Exactly.
every 2 weeks. Celebrities, they come to you one time and they go to another stylist the next time and they go, you know, they're moving around the world to travel with them because it costs more. So, shut up, CiCi. I said that out loud.
No, you did.
I mean, I just feel like everybody that I service is a celebrity, down to the lady who is 75, celebrity client. Because guess what? She patronized my business. She knows the cost.
And she pays it. I think is okay. So y'all know me. If y'all, my clients know me. I feel like I'm when it comes to this industry. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you why I on another level. And when I look at some of the stylists who go up, well, shoot, I need to move it on up. But when the first thing you see is me. Mm-hmm. When you walk, the first thing people see is me. Mm-hmm. When you walk in that office, when you walk wherever you going the next day, agent, you showing that house, they see me.
Facts.
Now, if they want the same baseball cap you came in my salon with, you could have said had that same hair pushed down. You come to me to look good, to impress, look good for yourself.
To be presentable.
To be presentable.
That's it. I mean, facts.
People say, well, people can do their hair on their own. Do it. There's nothing wrong with it. Can do probably half of the stuff that I can do. But guess what? They choose not to.
We're educators, so we educate our consumers as they sit in the chair. We don't. What's for you is for you. I try to tell the people that this is what I do day by day. So when I flick your hair and it falls into formation, it's because I'm used to the flick. You know, this stuff is over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I feel people don't understand that we value ourselves first. When you come and sit in my chair, I smell good. I look good. Typically, you look to gain some type of attraction for your look. When you come into my business, and my towels are clean. I don't run out of towels. I don't have I have to leave from the salon and go get product. Like, you're coming to a full service establishment. So
now let's go there. Let's go there. Stylists or customers who are not used to that. A gripe about a price.
I mean, and if they do, then I'm not for you.
No, I'm saying if a stylist is like that, if they just in somewhere, the salon, they don't get a consultation, they don't get the vending machine in the back, the bathrooms, the cussing, your girls fighting, is there a value?
Exactly. Let me compare the two. Okay.
Says no.
let me tell you.
There is a
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you my sentiment on that. I think majority
of Walmart Neiman's.
But I say Walmart to sell the same stuff. You have some of the superstores that are now superstores now.
Yeah.
So when you go to Walmart, it's some things that you won't see in a Target. Okay. To me, I have to pick and choose which one I go to, and typically they're, sometimes they close. I'll choose to go to Target before I go to Walmart, because when I go to the aisle, I want to find exactly what I'm doing. I don't want it to be all junky when I go to it. I want it to be professional. It's McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, girls. Yeah, I may pay the $9 for a Chick-fil-A sandwich, but in the one pickle, that's what really sparks me. It's not even about, a lot of times, what I'm at. If I send my food back through the window because it wasn't prepared correctly, she's sitting in the window, and she doing all this now. I choose. I spend a little extra for it. I like satisfaction, and I like for you to my pleasure me. Not genuine, because y'all know the world is a little different today. But I like the my pleasure girls
because it's still fried chicken. However you want to say it, Chick-fil-A sells, but they sell fried chicken with an experience.
Exactly.
So that's why people the other day in the salon about Apple and Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A and Apple sells a why. They sell an experience, customer service. Like you said, Chick-fil-A gives you an experience. The people walking all the way up to your car to you just being able to zip through, knowing the line, and it could be 20 cars long, and you won't even mind because it tends to go there. You see a McDonald's line and you sitting like, oh heck no. The same thing with Apple. Apple has come out 50 million times and told you, when we asking your phones down, we already said that they can't compete with, and they have said out loud they cannot. Android is far ahead of them, but Android doesn't have a store that you can walk in that's beautiful and nice, piece of everything.
Exactly.
Apple sells a why. Apple commercials just want you to go get the 14. Every year they come out with something different. Android camera outweighs Apple all day. It has been ever. They sell a why. So guess what? Like Gresham Giles salons and Opulent and
Outstanding Beauty Studio.
You get an experience. Mm-hmm. So with that experience, there's a cost to come with it. So the reason I always compare it to Walmart and Neiman's, because I even think I'm close to a Walmart. I don't even want you to think you coming in there getting this. You're not even gonna look for those type of people. We talking about even the customers. Those type of customers. That's the one thing about going to Walmart. Like you said, even going to Walmart and Target, you have to worry about going into Walmart.
You guys put the comments.
Let's talk about these comments. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up?
Reset.
Sarah Gono says everything.
I agree.
Yes.
And then we also have nail filling my own hair
ever.
Hey, hold on. You know what? And I'm so at that, because for those type of people, they want to do their hair. They don't want to do their hair. I tell you, I don't want to do my hair, and I'm used to who I'm used to. I'm in Douglasville. I have clients that commute from Alabama, from Gwinnett. I have clients that commute from Conyers. I have clients that, one of the things that my clients who commute, they always tell me is I pass, but it's something about the experience that you provide as to some of them I try to, girl, you know what? Let me find somebody closer to you. I'm good. I think some people just want an experience. I think actually just have a choice.
Yeah.
They have a choice.
And each style is, if me and CiCi are totally different, but CiCi gives an experience to her type of clientele, my type of clientele. Everybody is, they attach it different. I'm in the city, so on the same street is probably 30. They come down the street and pass 30 salon with the million that's inside the city. Who they like I had a new client this week.
Shout out to the new class. Hey,
y'all that's still looking for somebody great to do y'all hair.
That's it.
Tell them y'all let wonderful people that are still doing great hair without, I'm not gonna knock CiCi, without taking deposits. Oh, okay. CiCi, without taking deposits.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's still parting hair. That's still giving consultation. Some professional stylists out here that are really about what they do.
And still doing real hair.
Yes.
I do extensions to my clientele. I still do real hair. And that's the thing that sets us apart. For Crystal's not like the girl who wants to do extensions. But I'll tell anybody, and it's not by force, it's really by choice, lifestyle. And as things, I chose to go that route. But I do service extensions as well. I think in our era, Crystal, and where we are as far as educators are still doing real hair consistently. Yeah. That tells a story, because now a lot of extensions, a lot of units. A lot of times we go back and we look at, nah, I'm good with the good. I'm good with the real hair. I'm good with the real hair. But again, I do still do like sewing. Now I don't do units. I don't not for me. I hadn't found a need to source out to learn it. Right. And times hadn't showed me that, but not saying that I may not, but it's just not the thing for me. I like real hair. I love to add you some pieces. I love to give you a regiment to where you're going to wear your hair, you're going to wear your extensions, you're going to wear your hair, you're going to wear your extensions, and not just put this unit on and you're going to wear this and we'll wait for another year and see what everything looks like. No, we're going back and forth in a regimen, in a system, and that's one of the things that I actually really stick. So.
And for those who are into the extension wearing and wigs and everything, I'm your stylist to come in between.
They cute though, let me tell you.
That's come to in between.
That's it.
Like, you want your scalp to be cleansed, I'm a detox. So sure your ends are trimmed while it's up under there. I'm that stylist. Like, I have gotten to the point, I'm not it because that's what y'all do. That's what a lot of people are doing. But if you want to eventually come on over, we have I have an experience for you.
And being that it's like when we go back to the 70s and the 60s in college books, waves, finger waves, those vintage styles, y'all, those were trends then. It came back. The world is a circle. That stuff comes back. And as it came back, you saw where that stuff kind of wanted it. Yes. Like, because it was the trend. So you have to kind of reside trend, but you got to know what it is that you enjoy doing and what you like to do. But let's go back to the value of it.
Yeah. Tonight we're talking about who did the value of the hairstyle, the hairstylist. Who gets to say how much a hair get paid or how much a service should cost? Who do you think gets determined?
We have any comments? Anybody? Like, we're asking that question for everyone that's on here. Like, who some men that join us, y'all. So look, y'all know y'all pay for y'all girlfriends, y'all side chicks, y'all wives. Tell us
Who determines your haircut? Why do you still think you should be $40?
Barbers are charging $50 to $100, baby.
And they need
haircuts.
And they need to.
Barbers
And I believe it, because some of these barbers getting your hair cut is like plastic surgery.
Yeah. So who determines that, y'all? Any comments, any feedback? Kentrail, am I missing this comment? Because I can set up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We
need to flick it up.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. I don't want to talk to somebody. Talk to us.
They're watching the game, but it's all good. Listen, y'all catch it back up, because it's a great topic, and let's hone on that. Like, and we'll get Kentrail, since he's behind the scenes, is a man who gets haircuts.
Yep.
Now, Kentrail, can you tell me, do you feel better? Do you feel, once you get that line up, once you get that haircut, once it gets, change your attitude?
I feel like
You feel like what?
so handsome and outstanding, and I love it.
See what I'm talking about? His whole face lit up, because it's like I need go and get a line up this week. The fact that feeling right there, 23, he might not think like I think, but I think that feeling alone,
It's a cost.
there's a price to get that, and barbers have to understand that they give.
I agree.
They don't even understand the feeling that they get in this barber culture, that nothing should cost over $25, $40, and that includes this line. Really?
Let me ask you this, Chris. I'm gonna shift this gear real quick.
Shift.
So, in considering this, I'm going back to the hairstyle shop, because it's
Okay, come on.
Well, do you feel that's why some hairstylists, because they're charging what's so long, why some of them don't come to work and they're not perky, they're not happy, they're not excited, they're everybody's hair?
Yes.
So I know when I bridged into this industry, I'm a little corny, y'all, but I'm like a little bubble. I like the I'm movie, I'm happy. I know when I bridged into this industry, one of the things that I kind of knew business. So I didn't come in charging the $25 for the shampoos.
Right.
But in the salon, I'm still doing $25, $35 shampoos. And yeah, they were doing some good hair. Me, being I had customer service and I had an experience to the T. Mm-hmm. Now, I was still trying to better what it was that I was doing. But I came in with an understanding of I want style. I knew I wanted to maintain an overhead. I wanted to work in. I also wanted to use professional products. So I never shifted what I was going to charge. I learned a lot of professionals, and they'll play with that because of the fact that they see. I didn't really care a whole lot about the quantity. I cared a lot about the quality. Actually, I was sitting in the chair, but I market my butt off. I tell you that. And anybody who worked with me, I ate off. But that was the difference between me, corporate America side, versus coming in from just doing hair, for so many years. That's where a lot of times when we're analyzing our business, all of that stuff, we don't get sick days. We don't, we don't come to work and
get Affleck. We don't have insurance. So people look at that. They don't.
All of that goes into what your price is for every person that you service.
Yeah. So
that's to you. And then two, considering that, like for the year, I already have it on my calendar. What year? I already kind of know the price points. As a matter of fact, classes that I want to take are already outlined, and I'm already budgeted out on what I'm actually paying. I know from last year to coming to this year, because I can't tell the people wait until I make this money to get ready to take these classes.
Right.
Case, I think as a professional and you knowing what all come to put all of that into this as well. You can't just come into this week by week, client by client. All this have to be set across the board. I do know some stylists who point.
Yeah.
They don't have a price menu.
They just whatever they feel like.
They go by the circumference of the head.
Yeah. It's a lot of. How long you been in the industry?
I have been in the industry 13 years.
13?
No. 13 years. Yeah, 13.
I was gonna say this is not 2010.
No, I'm thinking when I
looking like, girl, what is in this water cup?
Yeah. I went to school and then
13 years, yeah. And so me not ever being anything else but a style. So in the beginning, I think the blessing that I had was I started off in a salon in Buckhead.
Gotcha.
So my visual value started a long time ago when I started out in this industry. So value a long time ago. But then you get caught up when you get out on your own and you're trying to run it. I remember being like 2, 3, maybe 3. And I had to run a special for college, a college special. It was like buy one, get one half off and 8. But I was 26.
Ready.
I was 26 in my prime. I was getting it. I was in on Saturdays. My baby's T-ball game was at 11 o'clock. I had about 10:30
at the game.
What? And I was at the game. People had value. And when I understood that value, it took that. Now, out of the 30 girls that always came, or 30 people who came up on me, 50, I kept about 10 of them as clients. That's the goal. Mm-hmm. It's not to keep doing the discounts. Mm-hmm. It's in yourself. It's to get in, let them get an experience. I've done community service, shelters since Cameron age, because he was always there since he was about 2 and 23. So we over 20 years. I've been doing community service. Do you know here I have someone that comes after that community service to my salon and pay regular price? You don't know what these women are going through. You don't know if they the shelter. You are assuming. We just did in October. My caterer, I call him my caterer. Tim did catering for my event for 100 people. Did baked ziti with meat and without meat. He did green beans. He did a salad, dessert. Complimentary for 100 people. Tim has signed an agreement with the company to events for the whole year.
Complimentary?
No, he gets paid because he did one complimentary event. He invested one complimentary event. So I'm saying that to say, even as you value yourself as a stylist, it's nothing away. Mm-hmm. Give it away with your heart. Mm-hmm. And know that it will come back. It's a client to be kept, or it's another event you have to do. But I still, to this day, get most of my clientele from referrals. I am not an Instagram girl. I will say I'm probably a say the difference between Facebook and Instagram. Instagram are people who scrolling, who looking for that thing. Facebook are people who knew you from a long time ago, and now everybody's like, you been to Crystal? Oh, I went to high school to Crystal. I probably got about Frederick Douglass Astros that come to me now. That was in the last 5 years. That's been since COVID that number has increased like that. That's because of Facebook. People like, I've been wanting to try you. I've been seeing you. So it's just me putting myself out there and showing them what I can do. I actually had a new client to come, teacher of mine, my 4th grade teacher, referred her. And my 4th grade teacher has never.
Those come a lot.
And I just want to say thank you so much, Miss Relaford, for referring that a long time ago. I ran my mouth and got in trouble a lot. But now look how it paid off because.
Nah, she knew you was going to be a hairstylist where you can talk freely.
That was where I could just run my mouth. So yes. I want to thank you so much for sending the client. So excited. And I was excited. I was more excited that you really like you, even when you don't know it, and they see the value in you, and they never been to you.
You know what, Crystal? I think the difference is too, because you and I are similar with this. We do a lot of video. We don't do a lot of pictures, and I think that's the difference. Because again, videos show you educate people through, and I do get a lot of people from Instagram. I do. I get a lot of. Well, I do have a lot of classmates. A lot of people that say, "I watched your video, and I can see that it's really you," because the world and pasting other people's pictures. But I pretty much get that as well. The beauty of just knowing your value is feeling comfortable in what it's charged. And you ain't got to sneeze when you tell them your price is $275. Yeah, it's $422. Yeah, But guess what? I'm not doing. I'm allowing you to see the products. I'm actually talking you through the service. I'm educating you on it. Type of things. You see me affiliated with other professionals. You see me in my round list. It's just like what doctors do. Doctors go to doctor conferences, hairstylist conferences. That's what it's a hair show. For all the consumers who always want to come to the hair show, y'all really come to a hairstylist because that's where we go and we learn more. We get more educated, and then we get a chance to mingle, talk with coming in here before Crystal and I. We talking about product. Look, girl, what is this? Let me see. We still in that mode and that mindset, doing this time of year. I definitely want to hear from the consumers. Nobody's saying anything. Hey, y'all, talk to them.
That's okay. They're watching the game, CiCi. It's not a big deal. They're going to come back.
The game?
No. They can watch it later. Like, it's still going to look. They're excited second quarter anyway.
After halftime.
Yeah, after halftime.
I
meant after halftime. It's football still 2 halves?
4 quarters.
No, for college. I know at one point it was.
It's
2
quarters
halves.
in the first half, and it's 2 quarters in the second half.
No, I know it's professional, but before I swear, does anybody even know that it used to be 2 halves, like a half for basketball?
It's still like that, Crystal.
It's a half.
Yeah, it's. What?
I'm not talking quarter. I know 4.
Maybe she older than me.
I don't know. Maybe it's me.
High school sports.
Somebody used to have half. Somebody used to be a half, first half, and the second half, not just quarters. Because I used to be like, what? They don't do quarters. Maybe it's just me. I don't.
She was probably taking a nap that day and she was dreaming.
Listen,
I don't remember this. I remember quarters. Even in high school,
because somebody used to have some half, whether it was football or basketball, and it was.
Can I ask a question to the consumer now and see if anybody say anything? What is the greatest value offer? Do anybody have like any insight? Or either let me ask what is your greatest value? Like I know mine is experience and
Yeah, mine is always an experience. I think there's a value in a lot of areas of my life. Like even going to the bank,
yes,
going to a restaurant, different things like service when I'm talking to the bill people, Comcast, or the experience that I get is very, very valuable to me. It can it used to.
Can we talk about the restaurant when you restaurant?
Yeah. So the food can be horrible, and if the experience was great, I had to do with the food in the back.
Perfect.
And I think that's, and even okay with the Southwest incident.
Southwest.
The flight, the airline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So much at the agents at the gate.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault. Yeah.
Nothing to do with what was going on.
Just
they are the bottom of the totem pole.
And that's what catch all the hell, the people at the bottom.
And people have the audacity, at the people who have no control.
Facts.
Absolutely no control. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm with your anger. But I don't know what you think was going to get the agents to do anything different. If you approach them agents a little bit nicer, they'll put your name at the top of the list for the better. So if you give them a headache, they go. I'm always at the Delta counter like, girl, you are popping in that purple today, honey, because they got different color uniforms. I was like, did you pull a gray? Because they get to choose their little outfits now. They all kind. Nobody's just the same all the time. Before I know it, they were like, we have an upgrade, and we Miss Giles to you, or they'll say, Miss Giles to the countertop, because it doesn't cost anything to be nice.
No,
it doesn't cost anything to be fake. I'm just a person that will find something great to see in somebody, that will find out somebody, especially if I catch you looking at me. I could be one of them like this. Like, what you looking at? And I'm like, oh, hey. I'm sorry. I was like, well, yours is cute too. If it's in a slick ponytail, it's cute. I think it's cute. You can always find value
in being nice.
And there is value in being nice. And I think that's one of the things I'm in nice, but I know I am a very assertive hairstylist. Very assertive. My clients would tell you, nope, she's not gonna do that. Nope. Time. The assistant would ask, how you want your hair? He'd be like, ask Crystal, want your part on? Ask Crystal. Like, myself the other day, one client, she was her and my assistant was waiting on me, and when you think I need a relaxer? I'm like, which week are we on? Kayla, she was telling me, and I think it was like something like that. And I'm like, well, it's officially time. You can. She was like, well, I don't think I really need one. I said, well, what? And she looked like, you have, like, in my head, I was just like, I know what I'm supposed to do as a professional.
That's it.
And I have opinion about it. Then I'm gonna let you have it. Now I broke it down because I know it caught her off guard. I said, listen, you're at home with your hair more than I am. On about the professional limits of when it's time to have a relaxer. I might have to have one every 6 to 8 weeks, 2 to 3 on these sides. So if you can deal with your hair after 10 weeks, I don't know that unless I don't know that unless you tell me that. So when you ask me my opinion is my knowledge of relaxers and how they work.
Nail finish. Yes, she is. I can never get color, LOL.
I knew somebody was gonna come in. I get color and stop asking.
Sorry.
No, she like okay, so this client is a fairly new client. She's almost a year. You're almost a year in. Yeah, she's been vetted in a minute. So like this is a running joke because she understands why she can't get color right now because we're going out her scalp.
Okay.
So
Makes a difference.
she already until she goes through something else.
Okay.
And we will see.
Okay.
Now my color in a heartbeat.
I don't blame you, Crystal.
I take them up. They like I'm alright. I remember having an event.
I'd rather you take them off versus the hair falling on to be off.
Force. You know what? That force word has been thrown at me a lot today.
Oh, there's another one.
No, it was through my therapist. That is
Speaking therapy.
I gotta meditate on that word force. That's for today.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I had this event and a lot of my clients they'll come to the event. So they stand in the line. And now I see the one has like this nice color and like 3 of them are like, who did your color? Crystal did your color. I couldn't get color. Oh, you in color gel too? Oh, she put color gel. So I just simply walk by and see them. And they like, well, why she get a kitchen?
That's it.
And she's not in your kitchen. And that means literally like get out of each reasons why they can't. And you know, as we get older, I love being able to mature with my clients. Value.
Yes.
Another value is that I understand what my body is going 40, and now I can align myself with my clients. So, okay, I get it. Or, okay, I know before we could do relaxer and color when we was in our 30s, but as we get older, the way these hormones and the hair too, we're gonna try to save what we have. So choose one color of relaxer
Today. Because you know the way those flashes work.
Exactly.
Girl, stop playing.
And I don't even fuss at people using the flat irons every day anymore. I've given it up because baby, this y'all see all this?
I think the main thing is too, going back to what you said earlier, your hair probably 80% of the time. I'm only with your hair 20%.
25.
Well, I mean those weekly clients.
Still 5% of the week.
Okay, so 5%. But
yeah, they with their hair in the morning.
To be honest, I don't think a lot of people who get their hair done on a consistent basis, they're not doing a whole lot to hair for when they go out. They're not doing I know my clients say I don't have to do nothing to my hair over much. I calm it down, I go to work, come back, my cut is on point, and I'm good.
When they got that good cut, that value.
Yeah.
When you have that good cut in the hair, it'll flow. It'll flow.
Well, the thing is, you with your hair, when you're with your hair more than I'm with your hair, and if you can maintain and manage your look with it, I get a kick out of what your hair looks like when you come back in. Like of the educators and the professionals who are caring about integrity, y'all, what y'all look like when y'all come back, because that tells a real story. It tells how it's been doing to your hair.
Yeah.
What we did the last time, did it actually last accordingly? We using, are they working? All of that stuff comes into play when it comes to the value, and that's why value, because it's just certain stuff I'm not going to use. I mean, even when distributors come into the salon, I definitely won't use if I don't have any education on it.
Yeah. So tonight, what are we?
751.
Listen, tonight we have the value. Who determines the value of the how the value is determined, when the value. Let's go on how the value should be determined. I think you should determine the value that you get.
Mm-hmm.
I think that can definitely be when the availability of the stylist or the makeup.
Whoever the beauty professional
Yeah.
is, yeah.
What determines your outcome, your income, I got to CiCi like a little kid. She'll be with the bottom.
Look, I'm thinking, yeah.
But
I forgot. Look, yeah, my mind get to move.
So what determines the products the person is using? Also, another thing that determines that surgery on this knee, and I know people know that, and I'm not dwelling on the knee, but now my knee feels better. That wasn't a couple of pennies. Not even the mental state of me saying, now I can't be on my body in my 20s. Now I got to look towards, because I'm using parts of my body. Y'all get to just sit there and be cute. Y'all get there to relax. That assistant, that strain on their back, audacity not to tip them. Oh, did I say that out loud?
You said it out loud.
My bad. Start tipping these assistants. I don't have to say that to my clientele. I ain't gonna say like.
I'm so happy I don't. Thank God.
I don't percent, but it's like 96% that tips. That tips my. Some people will leave it all in one. Some people will leave it directly. She has like a cash app we put right by the register.
And they recognize her value as well.
They have like, please recognize the value of the assistant, because so I have to teach the assistant. If they do not feel pain in their arm, home, in this part right here, you're not giving a good shampoo. And this look, somebody was like, oh, even Kayla. Miss Crystal, I didn't realize that, and until Kayla started feeling it, I saying, oh, it feels so much better. Now, it definitely comes, you definitely, but this right here, the way you shampoo, honey, if somebody just in there, no. You ain't had no experience. Not knocking CiCi, but you had the Gresham Giles. You better tell them, Ken Trail, about to give, honey. Baby.
I'll be here Friday.
I know. See, they don't even know. Come on in, clients. What you say? Charge me, because I'm not doing my value of education and love and I come every week. I'm glad that my
knees, so my hair can be done.
I'm glad to give you my knees, so my hair. Wow. My clients will probably go into their knees to my knees if I need it.
Oh wow.
I'm pretty sure
you're gonna be here for a while.
Oh, I already know that. Wait a minute, not too long now. About 50, 53 at the latest. All right. Yeah, that's what I said out loud again. I want to thank each and every one of you all that have joined us tonight on YouTube and soon to be Twitter. We would love for you all to support us, sharing.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend.
Comment, like CiCi said.
Please
give us feedback.
Because again, y'all actually thrive off. Trust me. We'll stroll, we'll see different topics, but we definitely want to actually give you all value podcast to be able to interact with us with his podcast as well, because to us, y'all, you'd be surprised at how it brings things out of us. So share a friend to tell another friend. And if you have any topics, y'all, you can put them in the comments because we read them later. Trust me.
Yes,
we don't just leave this stuff and it just sits there. We actually, I know the last few, it's been what, 2 weeks that we had a person to join in, and you look good. You know, you feel comfortable with the way you look.
You don't look good.
Come through. It's all about conversation. It's all about for us to be able to give you all the honesty, the transparency that we do every day. Because I'm learning something from you all. I'm a sponge. I'm gonna learn something from anything, everything. Yes, feel comfortable. Feel comfortable, please, 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 please.
So we thank y'all so much, and we are bringing you information next Monday at 7 p.m.
We tell
right?
Do we know?
Straight from the chair. Yeah, we do have a topic next year.
He's doing hair professional.
Is doing home at hair.
Doing
home at hair.
Doing hair at home.
Doing hair at home professional.
Wow.
I like that topic.
I do too.
I like that topic because that hits.
Yeah, it has. For me,
It hits home. It definitely hits home.
Yeah.
So yes. Next week, we thank y'all so much at 7 o'clock on Monday evenings. Again, next week.
Yes.
Coming straight from the chair. And we're out.